Welcome to the arena. I'm Steve Denton, CEO of Galway's Retail Services. Who is Galway? Galway is a $1.6 billion revenue company in the financial services space, and we're here to protect your personal assets and your business assets as you grow.
In Galway, there are these 14 businesses that touch sports. They don't necessarily touch each other, but they touch different verticals in sports. And bringing it together and showing the power of it.
The culture of Galway is second to none in all the portfolio companies that Oak Hill owns. And it came out. It came out on this weekend. It's very good people that are competitive. They want to win, but they do it in a very, very nice way. This whole event has been one of people just enjoying being here and seeing what Galway's doing around sports and entertainment and doing it exceptionally well.
This event tonight is going to push us right over the edge. We've raised $13.3 million of $14 million to make having specialty care for children, medical care for children, a reality in Los Cabos.
Get this one started again. I'm going to start really low, see what happens. Somebody kick me off. $1,000. Who's going to the big game? 1,000 right there. I've got 18. I've got 19 with him. $20,000 bucks. What do you think? Back your way at 20. Back your way here at 20.
We really did is we connected different parts of our various ecosystems and universes and brought all these folks here to Cabo and made them connect, and so it was a bit of an experiment in that regard, and I think the output has been tremendous. The panelists, the speakers, the content, everyone's connection, interaction, what they're walking away with. I've had several people tell me they're leaving feeling smarter than when they came, and that makes me feel really good. I feel like it's been a tremendous event.
And that's what's been so important to learn here is not just there's one spot of, here's what these former athletes have to say, but these are the people that are going to make the next generation of athletes through medicine, through insurance, through different avenues that you might never think of.
As athletes, we're programmed like one way, routine, process. We want to be the best we can be. Sometimes it's hard to look outside that. We have blinders on in a sense. And I was like that a lot of my career.
I think first off, every athlete, depending upon where they are, entertainer, what's your risk tolerance? So, understanding where you are financially, how much you have to invest opposed to how much you want to save. I think starting off with that discipline is probably the most imperative aspect of it.
The crossover of all these athletes, whether it's podcasting, live streaming, creating content on all these platforms and the interaction with fan and community in real time, all that stuff is happening. And then with the rights deals, all these companies are getting major sport right deals. It's only the beginning.
Playing sports at the highest level in the world, you love to compete. You love to be on a team. You love to all pull rope in the same direction. And, coming to something like this, that's where you see the parallels. The business world, how everybody is, pulling rope in the same direction. You got a bunch of like-minded people in the same room, trying to solve problems and, elevate each other to the next level.
Learning a lot in these conferences. The information is right here for those of you that are, looking to invest in many different arenas. It's been a great time, and I'm sure it's going to continue for the next couple of days.
This has been incredibly awesome. Being out here in Cabo, at the Montage, at the Galway, everyone is so awesome coming together. You can't get this group of people all together at one time.
Came out here to Galway, and this is the opportunity of a lifetime, man. It's great. There's nowhere else in the world where you get this mix of important movers and shakers all in the same room together. It's incredible. It's also a great time. We had fun, we golfed, it's great food, and it's Cabo, baby, so.
The panels today were special. Every one of them were thought-provoking, very impressive people, and each and every one of them, and gave me a lot to think about in terms of where we're going, where the world is going, in terms of very important things like health and wellness, the political environment, and the investment opportunities.
All the presenters were at the very top of their class in what they do and what their industry is. And so I think it's, not only is it learning, it's a high dose of exposure to very, very influential people who are top of the line of what they do.
How would you like to have a business where you have just a line of people who want to be a part of it? And that's what you have in all these different sports teams and leagues. And what everybody's trying to do is just try to figure out how to monetize it.
When I look at the category of women's sports and all of the investable categories I've looked at, the fundamentals are so incredible. We are so early in the equity value growth curve. But if you look at the leading indicator of passion, fandom, and consumer attention, and those fans have been showing up despite all the structural barriers to have them show up.
I didn't know what to expect. I think coming here, we were all kind of wondering, like, what is this that we're doing, you know? And my goodness, it has just totally exceeded my expectations. Also, you know, what I thought it was going to be, but more so, it has opened up so many avenues that I'm excited to explore.
And this is why we're different, is we are a purpose-driven company. And I hope these 3 days of mixing in how we look at the world, how we think about things, how we think about relationships, and where we can make an impact is really about who we're, and we're only at the beginning of scratching that surface. So
I've had the opportunity to go out to the Bay Area, work with kids in the schools, understand about the lack of medical care for children in Cabo, and so being able to raise money to build this rehabilitation center, and also to bring awareness to Stowers Institute, which is literally uncovering the secrets of life. You know, that was the win to begin with, but just to see all of the participation and incitement and enthusiasm of everyone around us, I feel so blessed, honored, and humbled by all of it. So it's been an amazing, amazing 3 days.
So this year really exceeded all of our wildest expectations. I think everyone had a fantastic time. In anticipation of that, and hopefully that we pulled off the event that we pulled off, we already have next year's date. For those few that will be able to come next year, June 1st to the 4th, 2025. We're excited about doing this again and going and having a great time with everybody one more time.
So put it on your calendar.
Yeah.